Hi, welcome to boardshop.co.uk, surfboard review time. Today we're looking at the Surfworx range of foamies. This model, the top of the tree, is the Ribeye. We've spent an awful lot of time, about 30 seconds, thinking up the names for these boards, and we like Ribeye. Anyway, about the board. It's got a double stringer running down it from the whole length of the board, and this stringer is a nice big chunk of wood, and it's resin soaked, so it's soaked in resin, so it's completely watertight, so that with time it won't soak up any water if you did hold the board or it gets moist or what have you. Very important, the double stringer, because it helps the board keep its shape, keep an even flex throughout, and it's something that you won't find in cheaper boards that you see on eBay for 50 quid or what have you. Bear that in mind when you're shopping, because these boards will last you years, those cheapies on eBay will last you 5 minutes. So, the Ribeye. Technical speaking, it's got this dimpled Surlin base. It's nice thick plastic base which will withstand impact on stones or what have you, so you're not going to write it off the first time you ride up the stones. The deck is nice soft foam, so that if you do drop on your knees or elbows, what have you, if you're of a sensitive disposition, you're not going to hurt yourself too much. And the shape, we call it a hybrid shape because it's not a mini mal with a big rounded nose, and it's not a short board with a pointed nose, it's in between. So it's got a nice bit of volume up the front, a little swallow tail to help it be turned more easily. The key thing is the board paddles really easily, catches waves really easily, and is very stable when you jump to your feet. But for a seasoned surfer, it's manoeuvrable and fun also in smaller or weaker summer waves. So you'll have seen a lot of people who can actually surfing foamies like this summer, just gone. What a summer it was. But you'll also see lots of pure beginners, kids, adults, what have you, on a very similar sort of thing. The fin system is superior to most foamies in that it's a 5-fin setup, so you can ride it with 3 fins or with 4 fins. The fins are like an FCS compatible system. 2 grub screws screw in and hold the fins in place. So you can experiment with better fins, smaller fins, bigger fins, and that'll all make the board surf differently. This baby comes with a leash as well, so it's basically got everything you need to get surfing. Quick word of advice, do put wax on foam boards. It definitely helps with grip and therefore performance. Wax from about there to about there, and that'll give you good coverage of grip. So if you're looking for something you want to progress your surfing on, you've done the very basics at a surf school on those big fat things that just go in a straight line, and now you're confident that you want to start turning and improving and riding the open face of the wave, the Ribeye 6'6", 6'0", 5'6", whatever size suits you, is the perfect next move. And at a shade over 200 quid, they're really, really good value for money. And it's not the same as shelling out 600 quid and getting a board you don't like, because the resale value on these things, if you're lucky enough to find one second hand, is phenomenal. You lose next to nothing as long as you look after it. Talking of looking after it, don't leave it in direct sunlight for hours. Don't leave it in a boiling hot car in the height of summer, because they will warp. Like any surfboard pretty much. Look after them like you would your firstborn child, and they'll serve you very well, probably better than your firstborn child. If you need any advice, give us a shout. Numbers on the website, or email us at info@boardshop.co.uk. We're here to help.